Nerd appeal.
Craig's stuff. Craig's stuff. Craig's got a lot of stuff. Yeah. Craig's stuff. Craig's stuff. Craig's got a lot of stuff. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Craig's Stuff. My name is Craig, and this is some of my stuff. It has been a long time since I've done a review, so bear with me. I might be a tad rusty, but how about we hop right into this? Here he is. This is the Super Mario Figuarts Yoshi action figure. Really excited to get this one. Love the series so far, and Mario and Luigi, whatnot. And here's my personal favorite Mario character is Yoshi. So here, let's take a look at the box. Obviously, got a window front Mario Yoshi over here. You can see him inside. All this other stuff, coins and bricks on the top. Some other stuff on this side. Most of the stuff on that side. Some poses in Japanese writing on the back. Enough of that. It's been a while since I said this, but how about we pop this sucker open? Alrighty, here's Yoshi out of the box, and he is looking fantastic. I'm already in love with this figure. But before we talk about the figure, I want to talk about the accessories he comes with. So, let's take a look at those. First of all, like all the other Mario figures, you get this nice green base piece, and it comes with a very small stance, I guess a stick here. This sticks up right into Yoshi's butt, and that holds him up. And of course, Yoshi is known for his tongue, where he shoots it out and scoops up enemies and turns them into eggs. It also includes two different hands, one empty hand and one that includes the egg. I just want to point out that this egg does not come off. At least it seemed like it was breaking when I was pulling it off. There's obviously a peg in there that holds the egg in, and I didn't want to risk. If anyone knows that this egg is supposed to come off, please let me know in the comments, because I did not want to risk pulling it off. It just felt like it was about to break, so not even worth it. But obviously this hand is holding the egg, so you can have him throwing, getting ready to throw it. You get an additional set of eyes that are looking straight ahead. And last but not least, I guess, are his shells. I guess that's what they are. I'm not really sure if you would call them his shells, but that red thing on his back. And they also have this piece of plastic that allows either Mario or Luigi to sit on his back, so you can have him riding. I'll show some of that later on. While I would definitely say this is the best Yoshi action figure on the market today, it still has some flaws. And being at a $40 price point, I'm definitely going to bring them up. First, we're going to talk about his sculpt, and I noticed a couple problems right off the bat with him. Overall, with this figure, the sculpt is really good. I like it a lot. It looks just like Yoshi would, in a video game, so I'm happy with that. But there are some problems I noticed. Certain small parts on him I noticed. First of all, the way the cheek connects to the mouth, it just looks kind of awkward. I don't really know how they'd avoid that without losing the articulation, and I guess it's worth the trade out. Having him able to open his mouth is pretty awesome, but it just looks kind of strange, as you can see at the bottom. It's kind of weird there. Also, I noticed on his arm and on other parts of him, it looks like the plastic was just like ripped off during manufacturing, which is kind of crummy that they did that. These are expensive figures, and you don't expect like manufacturer errors like that to happen. Also, I noticed it on his butt here, just where the plastic connects, kind of a little hole there. On his leg, right over here, there's some plastic warping. And on this leg as well, just some warped plastic. It's a little bit of a disappointment that they do that on a figure like this. It's just, I don't recall noticing that on the Mario figure. There's some more, looks like maybe just a scratch or something like that right over here underneath his arm. But I don't recall it being like that on the Mario figure. So I guess after the Mario figure, they're starting to lower production quality a little bit. Although this figure was a lot more expensive than the Mario, so I don't know. Now, where this figure lacks in sculpt and warped plastic, it definitely makes up for in the paint. There's little to no paint issues at all. I noticed very little bit of paint smudging around his shoulder areas, just where, I guess where his cheek touches the shoulder, so the paint probably just, as it's rubbing against, just chips off. So just be careful when you're moving around the figure. Don't want that to happen too much. But other than that, I did not really see anything wrong with it. Maybe a little bit of the orange rubs off a little, not even, and again a little bit more plastic problems on the orange on his orange, whatever these things are called, scales, or ooh, that moves in and out here like that. But not really any problems with the paint. It's really good. I mean, his eyes are painted very well, his whole body. The white doesn't really rub off on the green doesn't really rub off on the white too much. The red, orange, all the other colors, everything looks really good. So paint, A+. Now, where this figure really shines is his articulation. The S.H.Figuarts toys always have fantastic articulation, and that's what definitely makes them worth picking up. Just because characters like these usually don't get toys that you can really pose. So let's take a look at that. You of course get head motion. Goes all the way around, but if you don't be careful, you could pop his head right off. Mouth opens and closes. You can get his mouth open that much, and again, his head is very loose, so be careful with that. Arms go up about that much. Goes all the way around. Bends at the elbow. Wrist spins and goes back and forth. Legs go out about that much, about that far back, that far forward. Spins at the ankle and looks to be on, the foot is on a ball joint. Yoshi stands just under 4.5 inches tall, just about the same size as Mario. Here he is next to the S.H.Figuarts Mario. Here he is with Mario riding him. I feel he looks a little bit disproportionate. I feel like Yoshi should be a little bit bigger, I guess. I feel like he's definitely in like the Mario, New Super Mario Brothers games and some like the older, obviously the older ones. He's definitely a bit bigger than Mario. Maybe the proportions are a little bit off. Just in this case, I mean, games where he's where Mario is not riding Yoshi, they're about the same height. I mean, like Smash Brothers and Mario Kart and all like that kind of stuff. He's not that much bigger than Mario, but I don't know. It just looks a little strange to me. Maybe it's just the position I have him in. I think I'm not gonna have him posed riding him when I have him displayed, but I guess that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button. It helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate it. Make sure you click the like button on the video if you like this review. Come back for more. You can like me also on Facebook, Twitter. All the links are in the description box. Oh, and I have an Instagram too. I post a lot of pictures of my toys, so yeah, you can check that out. I will see you guys next time. Later. Yahoo!
Yoshi!